here, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Davis with a screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Leonard passes to James. James double teamed. And here's Lopez from the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Curry. Over Leonard. Curry's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. That's good from Durant on the assist from James.
Yeah, sometimes nothing to do with Durant. His size lets him defeat the inside contact.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break. Checking out the three-point shot ratio for the Celtics.
And they've really been letting it fly from deep. You see more and more teams doing this in today's NBA, given the league's increased focus on perimeter shooting.
Now here's Tatum. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Tatum.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the shot goes.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. Tatum from long range. Offensive rebound. Celtics. James with the block.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. James outside, fires in the triple. James has got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. The 3 from Curry gets the 3 ball to go.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here is James. He's got 6. The deep 3 from Durant. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum passes to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. James outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Curry, a screen on James. Tatum passes to Curry. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Milwaukee leading by 3. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Here's Durant. He can't get it to go. Tatum with some nice D. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. Lopez, the screen on Curry. Fires for 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Milwaukee out in front, up 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Davis in at the 5. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Free throws good from Durant.
I mean, there's no doubt that Kevin Durant is still one of the most lethal long-range players in the game today.
And both free throws good for Durant.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Curry with another miss. Curry's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
These are his first free throws of the game.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from James.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Right side Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Outside Curry. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's the three. Again, the miss by Boston.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. The shot by James, no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry against James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls all over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that jumper's so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for the dance man. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move.
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Number 1, the Celtics.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
On defense, the Celtics. They trail by 1. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Leonard for 3. Leonard beyond the line.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Now, here is James. He has 7. The kick to Durant. Lets it go. James can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And it's Tatum missing. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Tatum against James. Back to Durant. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. James can't get it to go.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Pass to James. Fires from deep. James can't get that one to fall.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Curry with it. The 3 ball. Another miss. 2 for 9 so far.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And here's James. Davis with the defensive effort.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics up 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Come one, come all. The two.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And guys, we saw an incredible performance from Anthony Davis in that first half, doing what he does best.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
And that is going to do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
So it's Boston now. They lead by 1. Kawhi Leonard out there with LeBron James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off. Good work defensively by Leonard. And for the Bucks, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Durant looking around. Back to James. Shoots over Curry. And there's James on the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, not every guy goes for the mid-range, but LeBron, definitely not every guy.
Brown passes to Tatum. Off the mark there with a 3. And James has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 1-point game. Durant against Curry. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Curry. Shoots it from the high post. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, Brennan. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel jam.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Curry. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis with a screen on Leonard. 4 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throws good from Durant. He's off on the second. Celtics trail by 3. Curry from deep three-point land. LeBron with the rebound. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires from the wing. Durant, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight, and the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Both free throws good from Davis. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
2 minutes remaining the third.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis a screen for the tie. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. James outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 7 tonight. Davis finds Tatum. And here's Curry for the lead. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Durant. Takes a 3. And the Bucks miss again.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Curry surveys. Outside Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Curry. Antetokounmpo covering. 5 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Lopez. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. James outside. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Boston out in front, up 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey guys, come on. Let's close this floor. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, wanting to make a big push here.
Well, he realizes when his team is attacking at both ends, that's when they tend to go on runs.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Davis in at the center position.
Terrific work from Durant that time, able to use his length and his frame to get the contact.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. And the Celtics in possession here. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Curry. This one for three. They get it back. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Great effort from AD, just getting himself in the position and then grab the rebound.
Now here is James. Up top Durant. Durant draws the double. Leonard on the wing. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Lopez for three. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops one in from the wing. And the Celtics lead by 1.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Outside Durant. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Shea with a step. And that one good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Curry. Brown with it, guarded by Durant. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Durant with the block.
Huge block as the length of KD paying off there.
Antetokounmpo outside. Durant with a screen on Curry. Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Curry. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. The lead is 2. Curry passes to Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Brown against Antetokounmpo. Tatum with a screen. Brown in the high post. And there's the lob. And finished off by Davis.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
The Bucks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Down low. From inside. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the 4th. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Tatum. That's short off the rim.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And Lopez gets it to go.
You want to win? You need guys like Brook Lopez. That's clutch.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Davis drawing the double team, and there's a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Against Antetokounmpo to take the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. .46 seconds left in the fourth. Davis a screen. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And there's the drive. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. .20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Lopez, the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes!
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Oh, he buries it from outside.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And an intentional foul right there.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball.